Finally, Kso has come back with another reaction, and today, we're reacting to Scru Face Sean Fizza, I'm Free. Kso a little bit late to this, but yesterday I was like sick to my stomach. I ain't gonna cap with you, but I'm back better than ever. Appreciate everybody who hit that subscribe button. Kso can officially say he is the realest with 5,000 subscribers. Watch this video to the end. I'm gonna pin my music video, Kso Warren, bing, right here, or boom, right there. So without any further ado, before I break it down, hit that thumbs up button if you're new to the channel. Hey, how are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, because if you don't subscribe, your granny is a dirty, stinking little. We popping off. Okay. Fizza hopping on to, so bro decided he gonna get on that What's Free, that Meek Mill and Jay-Z. You know, Jay's one of his favorite artists. This gonna be, I wanna see how he do this right here. The imagery with everything that's going on right now. And one of the dopest things that followed this video was that he said, I wonder who still cares, or I'm paraphrasing, but I wonder who gonna still care a week into this. I wonder if we still gonna feel the way we do when it's not as much of a hashtag and whatnot. So right now he's taking a stand and showing, yeah, I was with this and I've always been in support of this. I done posted the all black. I even on my YouTube itself, I posted the all black, which was not something that a lot of people are seeing do. This is something we deal with every day. This ain't just a momentary hot topic, hot feeling. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how you get into this. What's free?
To get through this, but niggas' eyes free.
The hit Brainiac.
I'm free, despite the way you beat me and you treat me in the streets. Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves, the 13th. Free is...
Hold on. Kso about to break down some bars for you today. So, prison makes us slaves, the 13th. That's the 13th Amendment. That's really what it says. Let's keep on going. Let's keep it rocking.
You really understand what I've been through. One more time, I'm free. Despite the way you beat me and you treat me in the streets. Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves, the 13th. Free is when I see you. Really understand what I've been through.
Facts.
They run as quick as they can as they're getting hit with the cans. The gas fill up the air as they cover lips with their hands. The stench rise from the corpse of an innocent man. You gotta...
Paint the picture for him, Fizza. Paint the picture for him, Fizza. So, talking about the protest, and while we was out there protesting, people was throwing, police was throwing tear gas and rubber bullets, but a couple of my homies got shot with them rubber bullets and was leaking. So it's serious, you know what I'm saying? We out here trying to protest something, and you out here fighting us. It's serious. It's very serious.
Fifth in his hand, cause he's a fifth of a man. Ain't that how you said it? I just had to mention so they don't forget it. We were just asking for credit. Took too many deaths to get it. I get it. The nation crying and people apologetic. I hope we don't start dying when all of this isn't trending. I'm saying
fifth of a man. Come on, man. We getting really into it. I hope that we don't start dying when all of this ain't trending. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's a very true sentiment. Like, are we gonna forget this? Is it gonna be another thing where we talk about Trayvon Martin for 4 months? That was even a long one, 4 months, and then forget like it never happened. Is it gonna be another I can't breathe? You know, this is second time. This is the second time we done hashtag this I can't breathe. Is this gonna be another momentary revolution that doesn't lead to long-term results? That's what he's saying, and that's real right there. Check the energy levels. Are you still as passionate? Do you still feel as bothered as when you seen the brother get choked to death, get murdered on camera? Are you still as passionate as you were then? Because that's real. That is really real. I still feel that way, and I hope you still do, because just because you're not seeing it every day doesn't mean it's not still happening.
And in hope of them critical, this just might be the miracle. 28 years of being black that made me cynical. They show us dying in the news until us dying is a news. Show us lying in the pool, but then they lie in interviews.
28 years of dealing with systemic racism, prejudice, all these feelings has made him cynical, and that is a very powerful thing as a black man that we all do feel. It gets to at first you're born into a world and it's a fairy tale, you know. I play with Johnny and Johnny's white and he plays with me and we best friends and it doesn't matter. I don't see him as no different. But then we go to school and they hand us pencils and they hand us crayons and they start telling us about the difference between good and bad. And as children, we're taught that black represents evil, bad, everything that you think of as bad is black. And then you look at the good is the white, you know what I'm saying? And then we start feelings from the outside world start impacting us. And now Johnny's parents don't feel me coming over as much. Johnny's parents don't feel me being in the kitchen by themselves. It's a real life story of mine. I changed the name, but that's a real life story of mine. Somebody's mother told him to go watch me, and he's like, what? He's in the kitchen. She's like, so he doesn't steal nothing. Now I'm 10, 11 years old. Nigga, I wasn't finna steal nothing. You already said I could make a sandwich. I don't even like sandwiches. I don't know what I was gonna steal from your fridge, but those kind of behaviors are taught. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of things are taught, and we learn it, and we become what we are. This is real. This is very real right here.
Kids dying before they finish school. With that pen, it's hard to say rioting isn't cool. And active violence stops active violence. This the rule. If this ain't true, then why you say stop or I'm gonna shoot free. Despite the way you beat me and you treat me in these streets. Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves the 13th. Free is when I see you. Really understand what I've been through. Motherfucker, I'm free. Despite the way you beat me and you treat me in these streets.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves the 13th. Free is when
Malcolm X in the background.
I understand what I've been through. I'm free. We protest, they only talk about the loot. Can't take a knee, they only talk about the troops.
We protest. They only talk about the loot. They only talk about the looters. It's crazy how they were trying to twist and bend that narrative that this was just rioting and protesters and stuff. But I asked my brother, like white, black, whatever it is, bro. America was founded on protest. You know, Martin Luther King said one of the greatest rights of an American is to protest. How did we get away from England, from the British? Protest. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where the kid throws a snowball, quote unquote, if that story's really real, whatever you believe or whatnot. Don't let people jade your opinion. Don't let people distract you from what's really going on in the world, because that is what people do. They're here to distract you.
Playing strategy, that's how these bastards do. It's a classic move to distract you from the truth. I see
Facts.
Orlando in a coupe when I'm rapping in this booth. Sean rung the bell, Trey dropped the bomb, and George dropped the nuke. I gotta do what I gotta do. I ain't gun proof and watch the young you, cause one day could be my son too. Son Zook don't
Fact though. Don't forget, like, we learn how to deal with this shit, but I can't wait till we live in a world where I don't gotta tell my kids if a police officer pulls you over, you need to put your hands up, you need to not make any sudden movements, because that's real. That is something that you really think of. Like me being the dude that I am, having the record that I have, you know, police pull me over, it's different. I'm forced to get out the vehicle, you know what I'm saying? I've had situations where people have been pulled over and pulled out the vehicle thinking it was me. These are things you got to be free. We have to get rid of those things. And I'm not saying that my kids won't respect their elders, and most times the police officer pulling you over is going to be your elder or whatever that is. That's fine. Respect him. Respect every man. Every man deserves respect, but don't fear him. You don't have to move as if you are guilty. In America, we're innocent until proven guilty, but nigga put his throat on your neck and you never get any justice. You never even get to choose whether decide whether he was guilty or not. You know what I mean?
do them dumb moves. We don't come through it with one dude, now they confused. But it's more than him, there's been more than 10. Oh yeah, fuck coons. If you ain't on the side of the righteous, nigga, fuck you. Cause if I say that my
Facto.
life matter and you look confused and try to say that all lives matter, then I'ma snuff you. Cause that means you don't know what this shit about. This isn't clout, there's a crisis happening right now. I've been surrounded by culture vultures and kid rocks. Matter of fact, I ain't really hear too much from hip hop.
You here for the cloud of our culture. You here for the cloud of our culture. And for all of us who say, for people who say hip hop is a giant culture and you don't have to be black to be hip hop. That's true. There is white people that are hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget that these people are suffering. Don't forget, you know what I'm saying? That founding fathers, members of what you call your culture, are dying. Don't forget that. And be here to support us If not, bro, you can't just take the you can't take the good without the bad, my nigga. So if you want to be hip hop, you have to be here for all of that. Because I ain't hear shit from hip hop. I haven't heard shit from a lot of these people who are so adamant about how deep into our culture and how involved they are with what hip hop. I ain't heard shit from y'all niggas. No cap at all. I'm just saying, let's talk about it.
When it's time to play, then you get props. But when we really need you to kick it, then you kick free.
Oh.
Despite the way you beat me and you treat me in the streets.
Uh-huh.
Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves, the 13th. Free is when I see you. Really understand what I've been through. Motherfucker, I'm free. Despite the way you beat me and you treat me in these streets. Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves, the 13th. Free is when I see you. Really understand what I've been through.
Got a little phone call, my bad.
So, don't hold me back as they homes attacked on the cul-de-sac. The only thing we owe in Candace is dick or an open slap. Homies back, no more harassment, cause you know we black. You know you black. Probably accept that apology from Doja Cat. Speak from experience and serious and
Fuck Doja Cat.
God, Lincoln police to me ain't never had a heart. They done pointed guns at me, thought I'm someone I was not with 16 and
Thought he was someone that he not. I wasn't gonna say it, but come on now. They've been coming for the kid for a long time. They've been coming for the Big Dipper for a long time. I'm just saying, bro. And driving for me becomes a situation of, am I going to get a loaded gun shoved in my face? It's just not right. I don't care what you think. I don't kill people, man. I'm not a killer. I don't do that. So y'all just put me in a situation where I can't drive a vehicle without having a fear for my life. You're not going to tell me a nigga putting a loaded gun to your face and probably looks at you as such a monster will not put you in fear. That is how I feel. That is how Kso feels. That's how Darren feels as a person. I have to go through this a lot. So don't, this is deeper than a hashtag. This is deeper than Facebook posts. Bro, this is my life that people are playing with. Bro, I'm not kidding you. This happens to me regular. LPD, that's how they treat me. And I'm not going to act like I'm the most, you know what I'm saying, nonchalant, never did nothing wrong, nigga, ever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when I drive my motor vehicle, when I see a police officer, the thought in my head, and it's a reality, comes through me that I will get a gun shoved in my fucking face if I'm speeding. It's just a reality that some of us have to deal with that sounds like fucking fiction, but people are taught. Look, I said it. I didn't want to say who it was because I didn't know if he was going to say it. But yeah, it was me. This is what we deal with as niggas. You know what I'm saying? In this society that we live in. It's just, it is what it is.
I was 16 in my car, and at that very moment, homie could have been Trey Dawes. I'm gonna need more than Cupid shuffles, the hustlers, they wrong. We in the middle of a storm like Johnny, flame on, cause we done seen too many black bodies get preyed on. Look, fuck if you trigger on this truth that I deliver. I would never tap dance for a sub or to make some figures. I am not these other figures that shuck and jive, they ain't killers. I figured when they justify white boys saying nigga. Despite the way you beat me and you treat me. Despite
And if you know you're a white boy on anywhere saying nigga or white girl, whatever, just eat a dick. I hope your grandpa choke on a dick.
the fact that prison makes us slaves, the 13th. Free is when I see you. Really understand what I've been through. Motherfucker, I'm free. Despite the way you beat me and you treat me in these streets.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that prison makes us slaves, the 13th. Free is when I see you. Really understand what I've been through.
Boy, sweating on them. That's when you know you getting busy. Checking out the window, man. Shout out Killer Mike. Shout out Dick Gregory. Shout out to everybody who been fighting the good fight, man. We just people. At the end of the day, we just people with pigment, with more active pigment than you. But we still just people, and we deserve to be loved and treated as people. It's just simple. And if you can't agree with that simple thing I ask, it's to be treated as people and to not have to feel in fear of our lives in everyday situations. I can't fuck with you. And go ahead and unsubscribe to my channel. And I don't care if it's my 5,000. I don't care if it's 4,999 of y'all. I don't care if it's 5,007 of y'all. I don't care. I don't want y'all. I don't need y'all. I just want to treat others how you want to be treated, right? That's just all I want. And if you can't do that, eat a dick. I'm out.